In this video, we're going to talk about the triangle angle bisector theorem. An angle bisector of a triangle also divides the side opposite the angle proportionally. So if you look in this picture, the angle bisector is this line here in the middle, and as you can see, it cuts this angle in half. And if this is the case, it also cuts the sides of the triangle proportionally, and you can write a proportion as shown here, where we can compare Km and compare it to Lm. Those are the proportional parts. And then you can compare Kj with line segment Lj over here and write a proportion and solve for missing side lengths. So let's use this and apply this to an example. They want us to solve for x in this picture. We see that we have an angle bisector right here. So I'm going to say this is an angle bisector. Knowing that this is an angle bisector, we know that it's cutting the sides of this triangle proportionally. So I'm just going to go ahead and highlight them so you can see what I'm talking about. As so. So let's go ahead and write a proportion. What are the corresponding parts? So we can easily see that SR is proportionate to QR. And we can also see that ST is proportionate to TQ. Or we can say QT. Like the gas station, of course. All right, let's replace these letters, these line segments with numbers, with actual numbers. But what is ST? The whole line segment is SQ is 18. But we know that we don't want the whole line segment. We only want this portion right here. So that portion is going to be basically 18 minus the x that we don't want. And so instead of writing 18 here, we're going to make sure we understand that it's not 18, it's 18 minus x. And from here we know what to do. We're just going to use the butterfly method. We're going to circle this and multiply those together. So we have 14 times x, and we've got 6, and we're going to put parentheses so we don't get confused here. 6 times 18 minus x. From here, we're just going to simplify this, and we are going to get, this becomes just 14x. So to get rid of the parentheses, we're going to go ahead and distribute. So 6 times 18, that's going to give me, 108. And we're going to continue the distribution. We're going to multiply 6 times x, and that's going to give me a negative 6x. So we got rid of the parentheses. We've simplified so far, and here we know what to do, right? We're going to add 6x to both sides to bring it over to the other side. Remember, our goal is to get x alone. So 6 plus 14 is going to give me a 20x equals 108. At this point, we're going to divide both sides by 20 to get x alone. That's going to make that equal to 1. So we have 1x equals 5.4. So our answer is x is equal to 5.4. So the difficult part is knowing how to set up the proportion, but remember, just match the corresponding parts. The parts that go together, match those together and go in the same direction. So I compared the red to the blue, compare the red to the blue, and you'll be good. Do the butterfly method and you'll get your answer.